Hello there, my name is Valerie White Williams and I am a voice teacher and a vocal coach for Vocal Splendor Studios. But I'm also an astrologer and a spiritual practitioner, clairvoyant and intuitive. And so this channel, Cosmic Splendor, is a channel where I like to discuss astrology and the healing arts. I am starting a new series on the house position of the planets, and I'm going to start with the sun. And the sun, we're going to go through all 12 house positions so you can look at your own chart and get information. And I'm going to start with the sun, and I'm going to go opposite. I'm not going to start with the first house. I'm going to go in the 12th house, because the 12th house is the house where right when you're born, it's just on the horizon. So the 12th house, sun. So let's talk about the 12th house sun. First of all, the sun sign is your primary gift to give in this reality, at this life. So it's not necessarily something that you already have brought from past lives, but it's something that you took on the mantle, that this is your mission in life. So the sign on your sun is what you're here to communicate and share. I'm a Gemini, so my Gemini, and it's not about me, but I'm very talkative. I encourage people to communicate. I'm a communicator. But let's just talk about just the sun sign in the house position, the 12th house. So the 12th house is the sign that's going back to the one. So again, it's on the horizon when you're born. Now, the thing about the 12th house is the sun is somewhat submerged. It's kind of underground. It needs privacy. So people that have a 12th house sun can either tend to be very private, they need time alone to regenerate, they need time alone to think, or they also are attracted to mysticism because their soul understands that we are one and they need to regenerate that oneness in their soul. A lot of times, 12th house sun people feel like no one understands them, that they can't share themselves with others. No one understands the depths of their feeling or the depths of their soul. Oftentimes they tend to be in places where they don't interact with public that much. Not always. There's so many factors in the chart, but they tend to usually be more private people, people that are deep thinkers that don't share what they say to other people. I also like to think of the 12th house as the house of the mystic. So we don't have a mystic tradition in our culture. We're supposed to be out all the time, but 12th house people, and not just the sun, but everybody that has planets in the 12th house tends to be interested in spirituality, dreaming, mystic practices, even just being alone and walking by the ocean and connecting to nature and feeling a sense of that cosmic oneness. Oftentimes, 12th house sun people feel bullied because their presence is pulled back, and so it's not active like the first house, which is right in the face. Who you see is what you get. 12th house people can be somewhat mysterious. They can be somewhat guarded. They can be, again, protective. They need to protect their inner self. Now, their gift is still in that 12th house, but these are the people that are the spiritual practitioners that can create healing for others. So once they get through their feeling of not being able to exist in this world, and they live in that mysticism and live in that place, and they don't feel shame for that, then they can actually build their spiritual gifts to help humanity. Because really that's what the 12th house people are, is they are holding all of us in their embrace with their gifts of their sun sign, and they're holding that vibration for our planetary oneness because they understand the oneness of life. So that is the 12th house person. If you have any more questions, please comment below and we can have discussion on 12th house suns and go from there. All right, thanks for listening, and I look forward to helping you more understand your own chart and those of those you love. All right, take care. Thanks for the likes and the shares, and please comment below. I so appreciate it. Bye.